I have to come back and get you. Our next adventure is World Heritage listed, 122 kilometres in length and the largest sand island in the world. It's Australia's own slice of paradise, Fraser Island. With 1 week to explore, 2 adults and 4 kids, we take the patrols with the Opus OP4 in tow. Exploring everywhere from the east coast to the west coast and all the way up to the remote tip of Sandy Cape. Stay tuned as we take you on one magic island adventure, all in one epic episode. This episode is supported by Tread, Superior Engineering, Opus Campus, and Impart-Wire. Oh man, it is hot up here in December, only about a week out from Christmas. Head down the tyres, head up the end of the road just up there, onto the sand, onto the ferry, see if we can end up on the I Got Bogged at Inskip Point Facebook page. Demi's got the fun job of getting the trailer through all the soft sand. Nearly at Fraser. The ferry just runs back and forth all day, so just line up. There was only a short line today. We were on the next ferry that came. 10 minutes across the channel. Now on Fraser Island. Now we're going to start out to the east coast, then north. So there's 3 things you need for Fraser Island very quickly. You need your National Parks permit, which is per vehicle. So it's $55 per vehicle. The ferry just then return was $230 for the GU with the trailer and $130 return for this GQ. And then you need your camping passes per night per person. So after we came off the ferry, we just pretty much punched it north along the east coast. So you come to the southern tip, just zoom out to the east coast and then up. Hour and a half to get here, and we're staying at the Mahino Shipwreck campground for the next 2 nights, I believe it is. So you got Eli Creek just back there and the shipwreck just up there about a K away. Just a bit of a good central location on the eastern beach here. We're going to dump the trailer, set up camp, and then we're going to zoom back to Eli Creek to have a bit of a swim and a play there late this arvo. Camp's all set up, so obviously we're using the Opus camper trailer, and then Kai has the swag out here under the awning. I did offer for him to sleep in there with us, but he said no thanks, I don't want to be woken up by a screaming baby. Kai and I think this is our 4th time on Fraser now, so we know it pretty well, but Demi, her kids and Zeph, first time on Fraser Island, so we're sort of going to try and go to all the best spots we can squeeze into in this week. We're only about a week out from Christmas, so we'll be going home, not Christmas Eve, the day before. But anyways, have this dinner, then we'll head down to Eli Creek. Got down to Eli Creek. The sun has gone down, but it's beautiful afternoon. The bonus thing is we're the last ones here, so it might be a bit colder, but we've got the place to ourselves, which is awesome. Eli Creek is a freshwater stream that runs out of the island, crystal clear sandy bottom and pretty popular attraction. One of the top 5 destinations on Fraser. We had an awesome afternoon at Eli Creek, swimming right up till dark. The kids absolutely loved it, so we decided to head straight back the next morning. And there's a dingo.
Don't like that, sorry.
He's going in the... Yeah, let's go, Sam. Let's go.
Finished up at Eli Creek there, and then we headed south back down along the east beach a bit, turned in at Urung, and now we're making our way through the jungle forest here out to the middle of the island, the Lake Mackenzie, another one of Fraser Island's famous attractions.
Today, guys, we are at the lake, and as you can see, it is a beautiful day. It's great for the family because they're doing family things, as you can see. Pan across. Yeah.
What do you think of Lake Mackenzie?
It's nice.
Isn't it Mackenzie?
Okay.
Done.
It's nice.
So this is fresh water, these inland lakes on Fraser Fresh, so clear. So it's like really clear and shallow for the first bit, and then turns dark blue because it drops off really deep out through the rest of the lake. So nice driving through these inland tracks in regards to the scenery around you. It's kind of like a rainforest jungle area. It's a complete sand island, largest sand island in the world, I believe. So obviously, yeah, just all sand driving through all these inland tracks. I'm just seeing high range, that's fine. You don't really need low range for this stuff. It's quite basic. You're not gonna get bogged on them, I can't imagine. I don't know, as long as you got your tyres there down, yeah, just cruisy drive through. But we're heading back out towards the east coast now. Just getting a bit of diesel. There are fuel stations at various spots on Fraser Island. It's $3.55 a litre for diesel. It's about $2.10 on the mainland at the moment, so it's a fair bit more expensive. Quite windy, parked both the cars here, try and create a little bit of a barrier. We just had to put the awning down on the Opus because it was blowing around a fair bit in this wind, but we'll sit here, enjoy this afternoon, and then the plan tomorrow is to pack up, going to take the camper trailer with us and head over the west coast for a couple of nights. Other side of the island, it's awesome over there. A little bit of a fun water obstacle to get through on the way out. We're about halfway across.
I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes, said my oh my, I'm dreaming
And we have arrived at Winch Creek on the west coast, just a completely different world over here. It's insane. Yeah, compared to the windy, crazy east coast, you come over here and it's tropical paradise. The water is just incredible colour, white sand, nice, peaceful. And are there any other descriptive words you want to describe this place as?
Magical.
Trailer set up, showers of rain coming in and out, so it's a bit chaotic. It sort of stays warm at least. The kids were just swimming out in the ocean there, and the guy who's camped just down there came up and told us there's a shark cruising through there. So I just sent the drone up, and there was a shark only just out there, not too far from the kids. So good thing he came and told us. I don't know, I'm not a shark expert. He said he thinks just like a reef shark or a grey nurse, nothing dangerous. Just sort of cruising around the shallows there, trying to catch a few little fish. So yeah, we just told the kids to play here for the moment while the shark's out there cruising around them. Anyways, we have set up here, pretty awesome spot this. So I love Winch Creek. It's probably my favourite camp spot on Fraser Island. You got this beautiful freshwater creek just behind camp, and then awesome west coast views out there in front. So yeah, we got a spot where the kids can go back and forth between either, or we're just gonna set up. It's only lunchtime, hang here the rest of the arvo and relax. Enjoy it. We're staying at this spot 2 nights. Tomorrow we'll probably just go for a bit of a drive up and down this west coast for a look around. Get him, Jeff. Sun's out. It's hot, as you can see. Like, you got to keep putting sunscreen on as much as you can. Summer in Fraser from 7 in the morning till 6 at night. The sun's pretty brutal. We're all already fairly crispy, but yeah, enjoying this place for what it is. Everyone's out having a swim in the ocean at the moment. Zev's up there having an afternoon nap. Pretty much just soaked it in the whole afternoon here, didn't go anywhere, spent ages really swimming and kayaking and on the floaties up and down the river and out in the ocean there, and just sort of swap back and forth between the two. A few clouds around, hopefully we still get a nice western sunset though. I'll be keen to see that. Just on these islands, Fraser, Moreton Island, that's one of my favourite things. Getting those sunsets out over the ocean, it's always so awesome. You gonna explain what happened?
I bought these swimmers from America.
Very expensive, very nice.
Won them twice.
Eaten by a dingo. Then we left the swimmers hanging on the car, and one was halfway across the paddock and the other was still there. So dingo's obviously decided, likes the look of it during the night. Perfect.
I've been sad ever since.
By lucky you got the Gums coffee to cheer you up. Your favourite coffee. What's this one as well? It's a new one, cold brew.
Cold brew, you just put cold water in it. It's like a tea, but it's coffee.
And
Tastes exactly the same as the one from home.
So you literally just pour cold water and let it sit for a while and then it's ready.
Yeah.
It's so much easier than boiling water.
Yeah.
It's just getting easier and easier by the day to make coffee.
I know. You can have like 16 coffees now instead of just like 3.
So Fraser Island does have a huge dingo population. You do have to be quite careful with them. There's quite a lot of rules and regulations around them. To keep everything secured, like overnight, any dirty dishes, rubbish, all that we lock up in the cars. We just didn't really think leaving a pair of swimmers out to dry would be something that a dingo would try and eat, but obviously they did.
Must think I'm as delicious as you think I am.
Yeah.
Cold and refreshing.
Look at this view, but what a place. So nice here.
You just came out of the blue. If you only knew. Let's sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant. Go to a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant. To a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant.
After an awesome morning at the beach, soaking in a Winch Creek, we decided it was time to jump in the patrols and head for a drive down along the west coast of Fraser. With the white sand, crystal clear calm waters, it always amazes me how little people there is on this part of the island. It really starts to feel like you're exploring an untouched, hidden paradise of Australia.
Get there just before dawn, but all you gotta do is pick up the phone and dial my number. I'm the one you want. Not the type who likes to boast, but I'm 24/7 and coast to coast in the
Alright mate, as far as you can get south on this west coast beach, so you get to a big saltwater creek here that, yeah, you're not going to go through it. It's deep, it's salt water, it's very boggy sand. You can even see here where we came out the end, like we started burying in this sand stuff out here, but cool drive down the end. Probably punch it back that way a little bit and find a spot to hang and chill for a while. Lots of these little freshwater creeks that run out of the island everywhere. It's just another one on the west coast here, so stopped up, have a bit of a play, hang around here for a while, and then we'll probably head back towards camp for the arvo. Big rainbows just come out over our camp there. It's just such a nice place here. I wonder how many times I'll say that in this video.
You love this place.
I love it.
1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
There, look, there's us. What an afternoon. Sky's lit up, western sunsets. Just blows me away every time I come here. You'd definitely just come to Fraser Island and camp on this west coast for a week and have time of your life. Big tides of a morning at the moment, so that creek's filled right up with salt water. Just push back in, it's come up near our camp, and then the ocean water's only just there. We're going to hang around for a couple of hours though, enjoy it a bit more, and then we will start packing up. We'll have to wait till this tide goes out a bit before we can get out of here, and then yeah, head east and then north up towards Waddy Point. Quick look on the map, there's where we came on in Skip Point. You can't go that way, all that red line is no driving. So you come over here up the east coast, and then this is where we spent the first couple of days, Eli Creek, back out to Lake Mackenzie, around there. Then we come up, and then we took this Warralea Road over to the west coast. This is where we are now, up here at a Winch Creek. And then yeah, yesterday went for an explore down around here and that area, but today we're going to pop back over, keep going up north, up here towards Orchard Beach, Waddy Point, and then we'll probably do like Sandy Cape and a few things up around there over the next day or two. So you do have to come on the Nagala Rocks track because that's low tide at the moment, and yeah, obviously you're not getting around that. And there's the rest of that drive around the rocks continuing, so unless you want to drive halfway across the ocean. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm not doing it. I'm feeling like let's swap cars.
Yeah.
You can take the trailer and I'll take
You can take the
GQ.
manual. So after we made it onto the east coast, we just punched it north. We got that bit of fuel on the way, and yeah, now we're hitting Nagala Rocks. As usual, there's always a scene here. You can never just get here and drive through. There's a car there bogged and big lineup. I don't know, like Nagala just seems to catch inexperienced people out, in my opinion. It's not really that extreme. The only thing we've got is the camper trailer, but I still think it'll be fine. And the GQ, you could call it. Trailer, you probably need a bit of momentum. But yeah, I don't know, we'll have to hang around and see if people get unstuck and try and get our turn to get through. How was that?
That was easy.
Most terrifying thing you ever did?
Well, you made it seem so scary.
I didn't.
And then everyone was like, oh my god, she's going through with a trailer.
That's what I said.
And then I'm like, wow, if I embarrass myself, we're never getting married. And then I just crawled through it like a bloody
well, that's
pro.
what I said to you. I said like most of this, all this scene on Nagala Rocks is just like inexperienced people, but you literally...
I am an inexperienced people.
You got me telling you what to do. Professional idiot.
Yeah, legit.
No, but that was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah. But like now what?
Now we're stuck.
Because I can't get through that little bit there.
So we got the patrols up to the halfway point. Everyone came running to watch Demi try and take the trailer through, but
I didn't
did
even
it easy.
I didn't even hit any of the trailer.
No, I was wondering if you're going to smash a few rocks on your way through. This just same Jeep, they got it unstuck and then they tried to tow it through, and then it wrapped the rope around the front axle or something, so now it's made a mess of the stuff there, so we got to wait here for a bit and hopefully get through the rest. Try and build into it. Go back again. Stop there. Forward again. Keep going. Keep it going. Now stop. Back. It is getting somewhere. Stop there. I have to come back and get you. Big TD42 diesel power. That was screaming, pulling both up out of there. Oh, that was pretty fun. Bit harsh on the vehicles, but yeah, we got it through. Everyone was there watching. Pretty funny. At 5 minutes early, we were bragging about how easy it had been so far, and then that was what happened. Like, obviously I got going from that halfway point, no dramas at all, but with a camper trailer, yeah, she obviously just spun it down in there a bit, sort of tried back and forth, but it doesn't seem to harden the sand up, it just chews it. So strapped the hook up and got it moving. You on fire in there? Is everyone traumatized?
So embarrassing.
Nagala Rocks was conquered, but we had lost some time. The tide was coming in fast and the race was on to get to Sandy Cape before the place would be unreachable. And we have made it up through to Sandy Cape. That was a bit of a rugged ride up here, so yeah, after we came through Nagala Rocks, the guy on the other side was like, oh, you better be quick, the tide's coming in, you know, they're not going to make it. So we fanged it up here, and yeah, we just jumped on a nice spot here, and this will be us for the night. We'll enjoy this place. It's about 3:30 now, high tide's at 5:30, and yeah, the beach is gone. Like, we only just made it up here. We're stuck here now, which we're not complaining about. Stuck here till probably about 10 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be able to start the journey back. It's much more remote up here. The tourist buses don't come up here, and a lot of people don't come up here because Nagala Rocks sort of turns them around the other way. It's more rugged and remote up this area, so you got to be a bit more prepared, I guess, if you're coming up this way. How's it feel to be at the top of Fraser Island?
Pretty bloody great.
Tomorrow when we go back through Nagala, you're going for redemption?
I'm not driving that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'm not driving the trailer.
Well, later's Opus, nice knowing you.
Leave the Opus up here for the next group.
Yeah.
But you were saying before, like when you took off again, you sort of took off too slow, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was why you got stuck.
I said that I knew that exactly when I took off and I was going fast, like wasn't going at a like good speed, that I was like, as soon as I did it, I was like, wow, I'm not going to make it through here. Or maybe I just don't stop there.
Yeah, not.
That's also what I was thinking. I was like, if I didn't stop there, if I just kept going.
Oh yeah, if you didn't have to stop, you would have made it through it, no dramas.
No way I would have got
Yeah,
stuck there.
like you had TD42 diesel power, high performance diesel to get you through. Took you through in a cloud of soot.
Yeah, legit. Felix was like, there's so much smoke back here.
He thought I was on fire. And Zeph's 10 months old. Having fun, Zeph?
What are you doing, Zeph? Jesus!
Bringing back all my boogin days.
Wow. Ready?
I just swam for about an hour then, it was so nice. Super warm water, beautiful afternoon here. It's kind of a cool feeling that you can't get in or out of here now, we're just isolated up here. There is some campers just over there, and there was some back earlier, there's a few other campers up in the area, but outside of those few people, no one can get in or out, you know. Just, I don't know, it's a cool place to be. All packed up camp here. It's only 8:30, so we're still going to have about an hour to wait. At least, maybe an hour and a half. This tide's still right up here, so we're going to have to wait to suck back out a bit. And then we can begin the drive out of here. It's actually a super awesome camp spot up here. It's really cool, maybe my favourite of the trip. Next obstacle is going to be getting back through Nagala Rocks. Once we get through there, should be smooth sailing down the rest of the island. So see you at Nagala Rocks. We didn't quite make Nagala Rocks. We are most of the way, it's only just up there, but coming through all these coffee rocks, and Demi accidentally smashed that tyre.
What I sold, I live off lady script dyslexia, get my lectures.
That's the rim there, so obviously we weren't fixing that.
Oopsie.
Jacked it up using some treads just to get a bit of support so the jack wasn't trying to bury into the sand, but
We'll have to dig it out a bit, pop a new one on, and we're out of spare tyres, so be careful.
We got the week, running off a little sleep and it's stuff to believe the board is blind, is keeping pace and working.
Nice. Much easier that time.
Yeah,
Redemption.
yeah.
Did you get up that first hill all good?
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it was the slowness.
So does that both lock us in?
Yeah.
Both lockers in. I think we're about 12 at the rear and 10 at the front. But yeah, we had a pretty good run through there. We had to pull up in the middle there for a little bit, but yeah, we're all good. Fair line up on the other side. But that's Nagala Rocks done, the hardest challenge. No dramas, we'll keep going.
With a successful run through Nagala Rocks, we had one last stop at Eli Creek for a swim on the way back down the coast, and then that was it. We headed off the island that afternoon and started making our way home for Christmas. The end of another awesome adventure. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next episode.
Oh man, it is hot up here. Hi Zeth. Hello.
All 5 of my boys.